Hey, how are ya? Corey here with Transformer Rails. Gonna show you the easiest way to assemble your Transformer rail and how you can easily run through all of the different positions, including bench, flat bar, and round rail settings, as well as the different height adjustments you can do with each of those. Once you got everything out here, you're gonna have 2 lower leg pieces, 2 upper leg pieces, 2 bolts, 2 pins, and a little magnetic wrench. This is super useful when you're on the run, but it's not as convenient to work with as if you have a socket wrench. That's going to be a 3/4 inch or 19 millimeter socket wrench. So the easiest way to put everything together here is to take your legs and go ahead and assemble them first. Once you got your leg assembled, you're going to see that each leg upper has an A or a B sticker on it. You're going to want to match that up with the corresponding A or B sticker on the end of the frame. Now once you have this leg assembly, you're going to put the bolt through it. The bolt needs to poke out in the same direction as these flanges. Then we're just going to lift up one end of the box here and just lightly thread it in, just a couple turns. Now this is still loose, but it's kind of holding on that end. I'm going to take my other leg here, pop that bolt through the same way. And now this is going to want to rotate a little bit as I lift it up, so I'll go ahead and just lift it up by the flat bar, and then we're going to lightly thread this in just a couple turns. And if you see here, we've got spacing enough here where the bolt is threaded, but it's not catching on these flanges. That's gonna make it so that you can kind of pick any position here, pop it into place, and then tighten it down all the way. We're gonna start with the bench position here. Pop that in. And then we're gonna use a socket wrench. Again, you can use the magnetic wrench if you'd like. And go ahead and tighten that down. And we're going to tighten up the other end as well. Tight. So once you got the rail in the bench position here, you got 4 height settings. Your lowest height setting, which is what it's at now, is 12 inches. Your highest height setting is going to be 18 inches. And of course you can use it in the angled position like this. So if we go up on our other end here, we're at 18 inches. Now say I want to go ahead and I want to flip this into the rail position. Again, easiest thing to do here, you're going to loosen your bolts on each end, but not take them all the way out. So once I've got it loosened like that, the leg will pop back. We're going to do the same thing over here. All right, and then we're going to pop this one off. And then here we're free to set it into the round rail or flat bar positions. Now we're going to go round rail here first. So this is the highest round rail setting. This is about 23.5 inches. This is the only rail in the market that will go up to that tall. With a rail that tall, you can set it down a set of stairs and almost use it like a low handrail. And then for your lowest position here, you can lower the height on the leg. And then in each of your rail positions here, you also have another height adjustment hole on the pin. So that's gonna mean if we take this bolt all the way out, we can put the bolt through this other hole, and it's going to let us drop the rail down to about 14 inches in the round rail position. Tighten it back up, and we're good to go. So you got 4 different height settings in the bench position. Because you have height adjustment on both the leg and the frame, you have 8 different height positions in the round rail and flat bar positions. And it is hot. All right, last couple things here, people. Make sure you store your rail in a dry place and do not cross thread the nuts and bolts. If you're looking for a good place to store that magnetic wrench, just pop it right here on the end of the upper leg. And of course, if you need to move the rail by yourself, they can be pretty heavy. You can use a skateboard, ideally your friend's skateboard, so you don't mess up your grip tape, as a dolly. Just pop it under one end here, and you can move it just like a wheelbarrow. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this is Corey with Transformer Rails. If you need anything, you have any questions, feel free to give us a call, shoot us an email or DM. We're happy to answer any questions you have. Any existing customers, thank you so much for purchasing a Transformer Rail. If you need anything, please let us know how we can help. Thanks.